Hello and warm welcome to a new evening of Golden Age Pioneers, the new you. And this evening, making amazing ripples. So we have a new amazing evening in front of us, a super incredible subject. And just want to see, so we have everything in order. If everything works, can I have a little feedback, please? Can you see and hear me? Yes. Thank you, Nikara. Great. Okay. So we are a few on board, more coming on as we go here. So hello, Stefan. Hello, Anne. Hello, Titti. Hello, Cliff. Nikara. And Anna. Super. Okay. So we are a small crowd as we begin. I see we are 54 right now and more coming in. Okay. So exciting times. I hope your week has been fantastic and that you are moving forward with your practice, feeling better and better week by week here. I posted a few videos this last week, and there will be more adding every week. So my whole intention is that I will do my best to lift us all so we end 2023 on top, feeling good and getting ready for 2024. So let's check the energies. How are you doing? How are you feeling right now? Let's see. Put this here. Where did you go? Here we go. Okay. So on the scale of consciousness, what a journey we're in for. And right now, how are you feeling? How has the last week been for you in these challenging times? Can you keep it up? Can you be on the positive scale, or do you have challenges bringing you down? Let's start and see who is first out. Cliff is first out. Of course, great, Cliff. 699, I like that number, very precise. And going back up again. Okay, super. Jonas. Hello, Björn and everyone. I'm at 700 plus since Monday. Very interesting. Okay, very good, very good. So 700 plus for you who are new, that is, we're getting into the flow. So 700 plus is where we're in the magic, in the enlightenment state, connected to the universe, and we start to get synchronicity and all types of magic start to link in our daily life. Titti, peace, so 600. Also a very important part of all the emotions. Super important right now. So very good. Desiree Abel, hello. Hello, Björn and all other angels. I'm in joy. Okay. So, excellent. That vibration is very welcome. Super. Anna, 777. Okay. Like that. Feeling, just a second. Let's see. There we go. Feeling so blessed and so much gratitude. Yes. So gratitude is a key also now to bring in the equation here, to have with us all the time, to just be so blessed to be part of this whole transition into this new golden age, the fall of the old and the birth of the new. What a time. Björn, Shintamani, all hearts. Love it. Marie, hello. 600, a bit of headache. I don't know if it has to do with energies. Yes, of course it does. It's also when there is too much to process and we don't take time out, so there is time for the brain to process it. So some extra time out to really reflect and organize whatever is going on in your life, so the brain can rest. Carolina, hello. Calm and relaxed. That sounds fantastic. Very good. Okay, so a very nice energy blend here so far. High vibe and all positive. Any more who wish to share? We're now 80 plus. Rosemary, 750. Trained body mastery today and went for a long autumn walk with my dog. That sounds like a wonderful Sunday. I'm so glad to hear that you are doing the program. Fantastic. Cliff, have been very tired in my body and soul the last week. Feel like it's working on many levels. And that's exactly what it is. Yes. Jenny, hello, Björn, and all of you here. I'm jumping between 350. So that is acceptance to all what's going on in our life instead of fighting it. Very, very good. To 600, peace. The last days, okay. Thanks for the training you share. Has changed a lot already. Yes, it's very, very effective, very powerful. So I'm glad to hear that. Very good. Marina, hey, Björn, and all you beautifuls. 1,000 and overly happy. Okay. Wow. I love that. Very good, Marina. Fantastic. Eva Karin. Hi. Everything is perfect inside me. Peace and exciting to live in this time and what is coming next. Very, very good. Okay. Wow. Well, some amazing energies here tonight. Love it. Super. Okay. So also, if there is anyone with some challenges in the lower frequencies, welcome to share. And we might be able to help you, lift you up. Or anyone else wish to share? Anne, I'm in peace and gratitude. Beautiful, Anne. Thank you for sharing. Yes. All right. So Let's give it the last few seconds. If anyone else want to come in and share, this is the time. And then we will move on to the subject for this week. All right. Okay. Well then, thank you so much all for sharing. And the goal we all have is to move from the old era's suffering and getting by to get into the flow and the ultimate consciousness of just pure Tao, just being divine. So it's a journey, and right now we're moving up and down the scale here, but I see that over the last year, so many here have become more and more steady here in the higher realm of consciousness and emotions. So very good job, everybody. Super. And that ties into today's subject, or this week's subject. So let's pause the chat for now, and we will move on, like I said, to the subject of the week. So I just love the, no, sorry, I just love the picture I found. Just take this in for a little while. I see this as our inner child, all of us. That inner child, that kid inside, that's going to be there until the day we pass. Want to have fun, want to play, want to be free, and just be creative. And just look at this amazing ocean, completely still. And then a child comes, go out there, making ripples. So I see this as a metaphor for us in this time now, where I'm going to build on the subject as we go here. So just to start with, each and every one of us is here to make ripples. Many in this time are making drama ripples and chaotic ripples, all the lower frequencies of drama, anger and revenge and all of that. But more and more of us are waking up to leaving that old negative structure and behavior behind us. We're healing our wounds. We're getting more and more into alignment, more and more into our heart, and more into our higher self. And as we do, we bring the child with us, and we become the parent, and we start to wake up to why we're here. Why did we come? So I like to start with the end in mind. So the end in mind is with the understanding that we have one body, this life, and as depending on how good we are taking care of our body, we're going to live a long and prosperous life or a shorter one. It all comes back to how good are we of taking care of our body. Now, on top of that, there was this study from a woman that interviewed all those who are lying on their deathbed. And the study came out in a book called The 5 Regrets. So after studying thousands of people, there was this 5 biggest regrets that came out. And number one of those is, I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. So if we just stay with that one. it is so important to not have this regret. It is so important to have the courage to step out there and do our best with the passion we have inside to share with the world. And this is where today's subject starts. So making ripples, right? So making ripples is an art form. So I like to start with, let's see, where do we have this? Here. Okay. Yeah, so making ripples is, I call it, an art form. On a beautiful still lake or an ocean, how the rings, the ripple effect becomes so perfect. And if you drop a drop in there, how a drop pops up from it as well. So what we're going to talk about here is the ripple effects that we all give out to the world. Most do it unconsciously, but we here are starting to do it more and more consciously. So just take this in. Like the proverbial pebble dropped into a still pond, the shift of consciousness we make in our personal lives send out small but important waves that ripple through the whole world. It is so important to understand that the vibration field that we are now improving is vibrating on a bigger and bigger scale. So we are expanding so just to understand the difference between a soul and spirit. So we are the soul, and the soul carries the light that vibrates out in every chakra and create this aura field around us. And when we're negative, we're sad, we're contracted. And when we feel good, we're in peace, we're in love, we're connected with the source, the field is expanded to its maximum, right? And when we are in thoughts that now is together with the divine, we are starting to co-create with the divine, sending out ripples all the time. Whatever we do or don't do, if we're awake or asleep, we are sending out ripple effects all the time. So depending on what thoughts we're in, what intention we have, we're sending that out to the quantum field in the universe. And many here are what's called empaths. And all of us who are awakened now, we are a little bit more sensitive than those who haven't awoken yet. That's why we have awoken. And we are more in tune with fine ripples. The harsh world out there is way too harsh for many of us. And that's why we take a step back from that drama world, and we want to be in peaceful, loving circumstances and with people that resonate with us. And that's part of the journey that we now have started. So we have started this journey, how to take care of ourselves and our body in a whole new way, right? Because we are here in the biggest shift ever in the whole of humanity's evolution, to make this shift from an unconscious being to a conscious being, Homo luminous. And as we stand here in between these two worlds, it is crystal clear for more and more of us that we are now embarking into this new era, this golden age waiting for us all. So there is a lot to be to think about in this time now. And one of those things is what I've started to teach now. And this is just the beginning. 2024 will be the big year where I will go out with much deeper knowledge and wisdom about this whole thing. But here's us, the soul, where we, if you look at the chakra system as dimmed lights, and as we now go more consciously deepening our devotion to our path and get rid of blockages that holds us back and open up energies in our physical body so that can flow. The connection to spirit becomes connected all the time. And we are in a physical body where the skeleton is where it should be and balanced left and right, and the physical body is in tune as well. So this journey is going to take a little bit time, depending on how old we are and how much damage we have done to the body. But right now we're in this awakening part where we start to heal ourselves and self-empower ourselves. And in this journey here, it is like we are these flowers that are breaking through the asphalt and blooming anyway, even though all the energies are trying to hold us back. The whole agenda in the world is trying to hold us back, not to blossom. But this blossoming is unstoppable. Nothing can stop what's going on. It's coming from inside. And outside from the universe, we are, as we've been talking about now for a long time, right at the end here of the Kali Yuga and the beginning of Satta Yuga, the Golden Age. So we have all support from the heavens. And now we're going to talk about the amazing things that has now started to happen. Proof that we can see that there is so many of us now walking on this journey. And for everybody, it begins with the first step. You dive into the spiritual world, you awaken to the spiritual world. And on that road, success is guaranteed. So we are here to wake up to this illusion, the Maya, the whole system that we've been forced into, all the lies, everything. And as pebbles on the pond, we are slowly waking up all of to all of this. So when you drop any new idea in the pond of the world, you get a ripple effect. You have to be aware that you will be creating a cascade of change. So right now, we are moving from a third dimension consciousness to a fifth dimensional consciousness. And that is a huge, huge change. So before, everything was about me, me, me. And now everything is about us, how we can change and make this shift and make it nice for all of us. So we're moving from a more ego-based structure to a spiritual-based structure where we all are supporting each other in this huge shift. So I love this also, actually, from Dalai Lama. I have to jump out a bit. So just as ripples spread out when a single pebble is dropped in the water, the actions of individuals can have far-reaching effect. So we might think that we just have the effect, what we see and are aware of, but that's just the surface. It's like the metaphor of the iceberg. We only see 10% of the iceberg, while 90% is underneath. And it's the same with this ripple effect, that we don't see everything right away. Things in this world have a system, you know. First, there is an idea, something comes to us, right? We are in alignment and we are sending out to the universe what we wish. The universe connects and we get ideas, downloaded information of how to do it or what to do, or ideas about the subject, whatever it might be. You might be an artist, singer, songwriter, you might paint, you might write books. You can do anything this earth plane has to offer, whatever area. It's the same procedure. We download whatever is for us, as I call us, the ground crew, to take down these higher visions and ideas, to ground them and manifest them here in our reality. So it's a procedure of making ripples. And these ripples are individually, we are one drop. And together, we are the ocean. So one drop from one of us, that is a higher vibration, really good drop, really good idea that can benefit many. That will get help from the universe with this ripple effect, going out into the world, sharing it with the divine that takes care of it through the wind and circumstances and events that is beyond us. So when we want to get something out there, we just do our best. We are in the best vibe. We send it out there, and then we just trust that the universe will help us to spread the word out to the world. So here, if we can get to the place, sorry, I need to jump out through the picture already altogether. So if we can get to the place where we show up as our genuine selves and let each other see who we really are, the awe-inspiring ripple effect will change the world. So it's about being genuine, being ourselves, to come back to the source of who we are, to connect with the passion we have inside, the talents and gift that we came here with and that we are developing here, and then do our best to give it out to the world. These ripple effects is what the golden age is all about. We came here now to help bring down what's called metaphorically heaven on earth and the golden age. And it's very simple. It's very simple. We just have to stop everything that is not important, everything that holds us back, everything that is distractions, and just make a new priority list. Like I said, the number one regret of those dying is that I wish I had the courage to do what I love to do. Something inside of me that is number one of all things that I can think about. Something that you have a talent for, that if you could make your living on it, it would be heaven on earth. It would be a dream. And that's what we all are heading. So we're all heading to a time now where this is supported. This is it. This is why we came, to find a way to support us by doing what we love and loving what we do. This is the journey, leaving the old world, walking through this time of trust and faith and practice until we're over on the other side and we got it. Now, I love the saying from Henry Ford. He said this: "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right." So it's so important to understand that the reprogramming of our mind and hearts in this process is a big part of it, because we are programmed with so much negative thoughts, negative beliefs, and what's possible and not possible. So that is a big hindrance. So when we are working on ourselves now and sending out these ripples to the world, it automatically gives other people permission to do the same as we go. So just now, as I'm speaking, I'm sending out waves here, sound waves that are carrying waves of energy and information far more than the words I say. The words I say are 5% of my communication to you now. 95% is the how. And the how is something we all pick up on a higher level intuitively. We can feel if it comes from a good source or if it's not trustable. We all are starting to fine-tune our intuition so we can read beyond the words. We can read beyond the communication. We can read the body language. We can read the eyes, facial expressions, all of that. And most importantly, the vibe in the sound. Is the sound grounded? Does it feel good to listen to? All these things are now the next level key to our success into the future. To ground ourselves, to be in balance and harmony, and have the intention of what it is that we want to succeed with. So when we open our mouth and we say it, it has a far more reaching effect than if we're just blabbing like the old world when we didn't have any intention behind our thoughts, right? So right now, we are in the beginning of this huge understanding of the law of attraction to a whole new level, that we are magnets in this time, that we are here to send out these vibrations to show the way by us succeeding. And there is so many different areas here. So I like to just share with you, first of all, this, that everything starts inside, that we have the power to visualize what it is we wish. And once we start to get that movie going and we work on that movie, so that is something that is an ongoing thing, that what we came here for, that is your movie, that we are now co-creating to our movie together. So 2 movies, one individual and one together, which has all to do with this new era that we're moving into. And in order to do that, we need to be on the road to success. We need to cut all the ties, everything that's heavy and holding us back. Just slowly and surely, just take it out of your life. It can be food that holds you back. It can be thoughts. It can be old friends. It can be anything. We just need to really look over everything that's in our life and see what's stealing our time and energy that is not supportive, so that we only have what's supportive in our lives for us to succeed. So I like to share something very incredible. We go back to this. We are making ripples. Okay. So let's see. We start here. So All of you know that I'm doing my best to send out good ripples for inspiring many, and done so over many years now. And now I'm really doing my best to get the understanding out of how important it is with our physical body. That in order for us to be living a great life and living till we are 100 plus years, we really need to start taking better care of our bodies. So I have started this journey now, and I'm doing several videos now every week. Well, a few every week. And then also some inspiration. So for you who didn't see this last promo, this is just 40 seconds. Please take a look and see what this old man can do. So I'm doing my best to send out ripples. Whoops. And in that journey, let's see, we need to do this. That is the goal, right? To come where we're so liberated. So we become like kids again in our bodies, right? We fix everything that is blocking and opening up everything so it works. So here is the start program. And for you who haven't checked out what it is yet, because I see 452 have seen it, 37 gave it a thumbs up. And these Sundays, we are, when I do the English one, we're about 1,500. And then the Swedish ones, we're 3,000-4,000. So many didn't get the memo, how important this is it. We can't just talk spiritual things. We also need to do physical stuff now with our bodies. So we should have equal amount of showings on the physical stuff as the spiritual stuff. They need to be balanced, so both are with us. So this program is, I mean, it can't be expressed in words. These are when you have walked a long journey of all the masters in various areas like yoga, martial arts, healing modalities, sports, all of it. It comes down to this. So this is beyond any value you can put on it. When you learn to master, to do the 3 fundamental movements, so everything flows, you're open and strong. It's a whole nother game. So just to get into the process where you practice these a few times a week, that is what I like to share as a gift for you to really bump up your life to the next level. Next one is self-chiropractic alignment. So here's a video I posted this week, how I can crack every bone in my body, my fascia, the muscles and ligaments, how I can move and place them in where they should be whenever they get out. And they get out as you just sleep one night, and when you wake up in the morning, we need to realign ourselves. So alignment is the key. Align every day. So here I show how I do this in less than a minute. And then the next program is the Vitruvian Man, Leonardo da Vinci's, the star, the five-pointed star, how a human being is looking. Head, 1, 2, 3 with arms, 4, 5 with the legs, right? And this is a program that I do both in yin and in yang. So all these programs are like, you know, if you remember Karate Kid, a long way back, when he met Mr. Miyagi, the old karate master, and he was asked to start by washing his car. And he gave him 2 towels, wax on, wax off. And many thought, or he thought that was silly, and the master just told him, just do it. And then he just did it, and that had a much deeper meaning to it. And so do my programs. We need to have a base now, a strong foundation where you are like a tree, like an oak, before we can move on to more advanced stuff. So I'm blending advanced stuff together with fundamental stuff here, which will give you an incredible lift. If you just start to practice these things a few times a week, you're going to notice in just 4+ weeks a huge shift that have happened in your body. Now, I like to also go on to bringing out other people who do amazing things. And one area which I love a lot is the singing competitions that are happening all over the world, where we see in every country so many amazing stars popping out from everywhere, and especially in the music industry. So here is a little clip which I just thought would inspire you from Britain's Got Talent. So I will show this one. Here we go.
Can you imagine what he's been about? No. No.
These 4 lonely walls have changed the way I feel. The way I feel. I'm standing still. Nothing else matters now, you're not here. So where are you? I've been calling you. I'm missing you. And I'm chasing you. Chasing you. Memories turn to dust. Please don't bury us. I got you. I got you. If I lose myself, I lose it all. I'm standing still. I'm running still. I'm running still.
lose it all.
That was sensational.
Amazing. So remember we talked about against all odds, to understand, commitment is the only way to succeed, to have no excuses. Also shared Wendy Dyer's excuses begun, 8 hours webinar of how when we have excuses or we think we have good reasons why not to do our thing, to just take a look at that and see the amazing things that we can do when we commit. Just see this guy. If we would be in an accident and we would lose a leg, many would just give up, leave their dreams. But here's a dancer who now dances with his one leg and crutches. Amazing, amazing. So I just want to send that little seed to you who are in doubt, to you who haven't really started to go for it. Understand that it's the biggest reason of becoming depressed and living an ordinary life instead of an extraordinary life. And right now, we're in this time period in between two worlds, two systems, where this time is the time for practice. Practice to get ready for what is to come. So that means reprogram everything that was holding us back, liberating ourselves so we are ready for the new, and to practice what we're good at. So we become masters at what we're doing, what we can share with the world. Because like we just saw this guy, he doesn't do it to show off. He do it because he loves it. And when we see someone doing something that they love, it's the exchange in the ether of these energies that we feed off each other in a positive way. These ripple effects, right? These ripple effects. So each and every one of us sends out a ripple effect out into the world. Some do bigger ripples than others, and we're all affected of it. So it's so important to understand what ripple effects do you ripple out. Because now we really need to be aware of the ripple effects we send out to the ether. Our thoughts, our words, our actions. And now when we do this, we're going to get support. We're going to get more support than ever, because the ripple effect is happening. And as more and more of us become aware of it, we can work with it instead of it's just happening to us and we have no clue how it happened. But as we start to work with these higher energies, we start to connect with the universe, with our vision, what we hold inside, what we want, and we connect. So it becomes a loop of what we want and this golden age we're moving into, and what the universe wants is the same. So now we're coming into what's called co-creation with the universe. And we are now here to really do this. Everything else is a distraction. This is it. So by just starting we are way ahead of the curve. And the road ahead is for sure going to be an exciting journey once we start to do what we love and we love what we do. Then the next thing that starts to happen is that we're coming into alignment with the universe. And suddenly, out of the blue, things just start to connect. We are moving into a time where it's called the energy of magic. That means that we are going to see more and more miracles. And what is a miracle? A miracle is merely, let's see, there is a course in miracles, and you can put together this whole course in this one sentence. A miracle is merely a correction in the field. What does that mean? A correction from what we thought was possible before we thought it was not possible, by just thinking that it is possible, and also to understand the frequencies of the harmony and disharmony. When we're moving into harmonious frequencies and we believe, it's beyond belief, it's actually knowing. We know we can do this. We're moving mountains. We're moving mountains. And miracles, what we thought was not possible, is starting to become more and more possible. And as we are becoming more and more doing things that is beyond the ordinary, we're going to see more and more miracles happen. And when that starts to happen, we start to see a lot of blessings coming into our world. We're going to get more and more support from the universe. And this paradigm shift is just going to start to take bigger and bigger leaps forward. And that means that we're going to start to co-create with the universe. So the universe is opening up to us with both divine interventions, right? Divine intervention is going to be big, from things that look so dark that it's like hopeless. And then something just amazingly changes everything and come into a positive change instead of the negative. So we all need to have our compass steady now, the road to success, the road to this new timeline. And we do that by being in tune with ourselves, being in balance and alignment, and doing what we love and loving what we do. Then the ripple effect is on, and one small change can have an enormous effect. So then we come into what's called divine luck. What is luck? Luck is simply being prepared. So when you are doing your thing and being prepared, now when opportunities knock on your door, you're ready. But if you don't practice what you preach and practice your passion, so you're up and running, then how can you be lucky? You can't be lucky then, right? So you need to be ready and understand that it's a teamwork between you and the universe. Then you become blessed. Then you're going to see the divine timing in everything, your divine time. So everything is synchronized and it's lining up with the universe. Divine timing is about us starting the rolling of the ball, starting to manifest whatever it is that we download, get out to the world. And it's always a little stretch of walking, of time, where it's seemingly hard, no support. But that's for all of us. You know, first we need to crawl before we can walk, and then we can run, and then we can sprint and jump, right? And eventually fly. So we need to understand the process of moving in the right direction is in the beginning phase, a little bit of the old energies, struggle, a little bit tough to get going. Same here with the body work, that we're so stiff and, everything is so not working as it should. So it feels impossible. But I can assure you, everything is possible. If I can do what you have seen me doing with my body, which is year model 1970, you can too, and I can teach you how. So we're moving into a very exciting time now in this this shift we're in. And one of those things is to start to really pay attention to all of those who are making nice ripples. Give them recognition, give them thumbs up, give them your love. Take it in, take it in. Last week, I shared two legends. One woman who swam from, where was it? From Cuba to Florida, swimming 5 days and 5 nights in a row. It was the 5th attempt until she actually made it happen, right? That was her dream. And she was over 60 when she did it. And then we have Sylvester Stallone and his whole life journey. Epic, epic journey. And the main theme was that he fought the industry. The industry wanted him to have failure movies, that the guy was a failure, that no matter how he tried, he was always the underdog to fail. But he wanted to do the opposite, to be the underdog and win, right? And that is what we need to see, much more of winning, much more people succeeding in what they do. And so with us, when we can succeed with what we have inside of us, that's going to be so inspiring to others. And now we're moving into that time where more and more are succeeding. All the old structure of failing is going. It's going. So don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on your passion. Don't give up on your talents. Just keep on practicing. Keep on doing what you love to do. And it will start to manifest. You will start to get the universe behind you, and people's going to start to come. We are all, this amazing tuning fork, which vibrates at a specific tune. And that is very attractive to some, and to others not. And that's perfect. So we all just have to trust the process and know that those who are meant to come, they will come. And then the journey is on. So, and I also found this one. Look at this. So here is a few different pebbles. This pebble creates a crown, the crown chakra. So understand that it's all a circle of all the chakras, and to be connected with the pebbles, the whole universe is with us, crowning whatever it might be that is something that the universe wants you to do. And then this one, look at this one, made a mushroom. So obviously the universe tells you you should look into mushrooms that can help you in your healing process, and to really do giant leaps forward in your process of understanding everything, healing old wounds, and getting back into the game in no time. And then this one, how about that? A heart that comes up from the crown. So we're all connected in this amazing stream of life, of all these ripple effects. And now I will open up for thoughts about this subject, and maybe we can bring up our passions, something that you're here to do and share, and maybe we could help each other here with some nice words or tips for the road ahead. So warm welcome with thoughts about this subject and questions. Bonnie and Rex here. Hello, Bonnie and Rex. Sending you all people some good karma. Thank you. And likewise back. Essie, Björn, sorry I'm late for today's live stream. You asked for my name a couple of live streams ago. I'm Sophia. Okay. Watching today in the background in a lot of physical pain. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope you lift your spirit as we go here. Thank you, Sophia. Jeanette, so very nice, Björn. Much love from me. Thank you, Janet. Cliff, all love and healing. Okay, well, that was to Sophia. Okay, thank you. And the same with Cliff, also going through some challenges, so I understand. Thank you, Cliff. Santosha, I have a dear guest from abroad for 2 more weeks. There were many wonderful events and activities with them. Next week, I will start our program seriously. Sounds good, Santosha. Excellent. I have the support of my guests. They will keep up a little bit. Looking forward to it with joy and curiosity. All right. Super. So don't be shy. Welcome everybody with whatever question or insights you might have on this subject. So if you're a musician or you love to paint, you're an artist in any kind, or you're a teacher, what are you? What's going on in your life? What is your passion? Share with us. Are you in the flow or are you struggling? It's a little bit of a time difference here between my the moment I'm in here until you get what I'm saying. I think there is 10, 15, maybe 20 seconds. So Björn Shintamani, a musician. Yes, and we have talked a lot about your music, Björn, as we started here a few years back, and your passion, how that has flourished over these years, and the music that you are now creating. So you are a living example of what we're talking about here today. And I love it. I love it. Janet Astrup, I am in service to humanity, I think. So you could take away the last 2 words there, I think, because I know that you are. I know that you are in service to humanity, Janet. You're doing a wonderful work. You are so beautiful and your vibe is fantastic and your heart is in the right place. So that you are just here without saying anything, just being here, walking around, you're adding light to the world. So thank you. Carolina, so exciting. I have also been looking at talents on America's Got Talent on YouTube the last days. Okay. Yeah, so there are a few musician shows there. America's Got Talent, and then you have The Voice. And when you look at, you know, ordinary people that comes in there from the street and then just blow everybody away. I just love it. I think it's so amazing. And that is just an indication of the times we're in, that the spirit of humanity, the star power inside all of us are starting to awake. Beautiful time. Jenny, thanks for the tip of the Celestine prophecy. Okay, that was a long time ago. Best movie ever, with a lot of understanding about the vibration to higher dimensions and high energy. Yes. That is, I think I have some here. No. But it's an amazing series of books. The Celestine prophecy and the 12 insights. Amazing, amazing. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, Björn. Yes. So Björn also saying one of the great mantras of this time is to just ask the universe, how may I serve? How may I serve? And we ask ourselves, how may I serve? How can I serve humanity with what I love to do and also love to do it? So it's a win-win. So I enjoy the process and everybody enjoys what I have to give. Then there is a super energetic wheel moving in both directions, lifting energy, right? Instead of that, we become energy drained in the old world's jobs. You go to a job, 9 to 5, and you're totally energy drained when you get back. The new world we're moving into is that we will get energy doing what we love to do. We'll have a lot more energy. Desiree, when I'm listening to beautiful and magical music, often classical music, my whole body begins to glow and shiver. It lifts up my whole being. I wonder what is really happening. Well, what is really happening is exactly what you're describing here. Your whole aura field, your whole being is lifting, is vibrating. And if we could see the colors, if we could see the aura, we will see it shimmer, we will see it expand, we will see it breathe. From being, maybe you come home from being out by a lot of people, so your aura is really squashed and gray, and then you put on that music and you start to see the energies come alive, and then how you liberate yourself, and then free in ecstasy, in bliss. That's what music does for us when it's something that really resonates with us and we get goosebumps when we listen to it, right? It touches our heart. Thank you, Desiree. Beautiful description. Anne, I have got pain in my upper thigh. Now I'm leaning and halting. What can I do for healing it? Some of your training. Yeah, so it depends, of course, what have happened to you. If you have fallen and hit yourself, maybe there is a crack or you really hurt it. But if you haven't, if it's just something that slowly have come, that means that you're out of alignment. So you need to get back into alignment again. And yes, then that is exactly what my teaching is all about. How to get into alignment again so we don't have any pains anymore and the energy flows. If you can't do it yourself, because it's a little bit tricky in the beginning to learn how to crack yourself, you can go to a chiropractor and a masseuse to get started, to get help, just get it in alignment again, and then start with the training, so you strengthen it and holds it in the right position. So we need to get into new habits that we love to do, that keeps us young and fit. The body needs to be taken care of every day. All right. Stefan, I tried to share before, but it didn't work. I have increased my frequency significantly, and music and film scripts are streaming in. Aha, too many letters. I love to hear that, Stefan. Fantastic. Another great example. Exactly. So as we do this work, which I'm doing my best to help everybody with, to raise our vibration in spirit and in body, the universe start to answer back, and the magic is beginning. So thank you for all who shares. The magic has started in our lives, and this is just the beginning. So Stefan, you can now look forward to the next, not just Stefan, everybody. The next challenge is when we get 10 amazing offers. Now we need to be picky and need to be able to say no thank you to 9 and yes to 1. How do you do that? That is going to become a big... I remember when I was a child, many maybe can remember this as well. You go into an ice cream shop and your mommy or daddy tells you that you can pick any 3 flavors. And there is like 30 flavors to choose between. And you know, when you're a kid, you want to have a taste of every one before you choose your 3. So a very difficult dilemma when we have so much to choose between and we are only one. We can't, duplicate ourselves. So that is going to be the next challenge. And then this is where our gut feeling and our intuition, where it's going to be important to that is fine-tuned. So we really choose the best one. All right. So trust intuition. Yeah, so Björn, okay, so let's see here. Santosha, I'm going to start reading the Book of Knowledge with a group and by myself next Saturday. All right. Yes. Excellent. Shintamani, everything is vibrations, the whole universe. Yes. Everything is energy, frequency, and vibrations. Stefan, however, very overwhelming emotions. Okay. I found out that my friend and film sponsor's son here in Sundsvall was murdered the other day. Oh my God. Yeah. So that is, again, an awakening to how important it is that we keep our light and we keep our high vibe and we are grounded and that we are aware of the drama out there to this horrible level and that we keep on shining the light, doing our thing. So we add light to the world in these dark times. So thank you, Stefan, for holding the light and doing what you love to do there, and good luck with everything. I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. And also that we use, when people around us are now leaving in many, this is the time of the great, departure. So as we go here, that we use those who leave, those we love, to add to the fire of our projects, to add momentum, instead of us becoming victims and stopping, the opposite, that it adds energy to our purpose. Cliff, I have actually struggled most of my life knowing what my life purpose is. In time that is now, I would love to help people heal with med beds or the new technology that is coming. That is already here. So Just look around and see what's out there and see what you want to, put your energy into, because there's many new Atlantean technologies for that is similar to med beds. So again, do your homework, follow your intuition, pick and choose the best. Veronica, training pain from yoga and your program. Okay, good. In a starting flow, painting again. All right. Handcraft, personal, December calendar to family and friends. Beautiful. All right. Very good. Yes. So in the beginning of the training, whatever we do when we are in the beginning of something, there's going to be some training pain, but it's a good pain. So just warm showers and keep on warming up, doing light stretching in the beginning, the day after you have, done something. So you open up that pain and it disappears. And after a few weeks, no pain, only good feelings. Yeah, and Chintamani, Björn, get the right tuning in the new world, 444 hertz. It's actually 432. 430. They changed it to 440, but the real is 432. Yes. Mariah, my passion is to help people with a healing emotional trauma. All right. After working as an accountant for many years, I have now found my mission in Earth. Just started my own business. Very nice to hear, Maria. Congratulations. Very, very good. Excellent. And I feel the power there. It's strong. So with that power behind it, you're going to start making miracles for sure. Very good. And Björn, Chintaman again. Yeah, and the great sacred geometry. Exactly. So all of these things are in the field, sacred geometry. And more of us are now starting to see the connections between all of this and the sacred geometry field all around us. Kate, my passion is to talk to the animals. Ah, beautiful. And that is an important mission, very important. And it's actually a hobby of mine as well. Starting way back on the shamanic journey, one of the things that I learned was when you become a vegan, so you don't eat animals anymore, and you become this peaceful vibration, when you go out and sit in the nature, animals are not afraid of you. So you start to become very close to the wild animal life. And I have had many encounters over the years, both on land and in ocean, where previously I would have been afraid and the animal would have been afraid. But now it's more love and curiosity. It's beautiful. And there is so many amazing videos about this subject as well, when we are starting to talk to the animal kingdom, wild animals becoming friendly to humans. It's beautiful. Good, Maria. Or Kate was it? Okay. Chintamani. Those perplex who dies now has sacrificed themselves in service for us. Yes. Yep. And we're going to talk about this and understand this more as we go, because the numbers are now taking off in every country. They're doing everything they can to lie about the numbers, but it's pretty obvious what's going on. And over the next few years, many will leave. So it's going to be the big topic in the world. Marina, My passion is to help people in every little way I can. I feel my own aura and others and how positively I'm affecting them. Just teach them I've learned about spirituality, kindness, love, and understanding each other without judgment. Beautiful, Marina. Thank you for sharing. Excellent. That's it. Yes. So that is kind of the number one thing we are all waking up to, that we become in service for each other and the world, that we just love to serve, we just love to help. And when we do, the exchange of energy becomes so strong and beautiful. So that is the new the opposite of a disease. This is love and passion spreading all over the world now, of just being human. And Marina also says, I'm also starting your program. Thank you for that. You are so welcome. It will help you a lot. So these things that I share, in a fundamental way, it's Kundalini activating movements. So we're building prana, we're building chi, we're building life force. And when you do that continuously over many weeks, you move up a level, actually maybe more levels. And when you do that as a practice over years, you become a master. So we're all moving into becoming black belts in yoga, black belts in healing, black belts in life. So it's the new level is to know it all, and not just know it, to practice it, to be it. So we've been withheld of all these higher knowledges for so long, and now we're moving back to a time where this is becoming the new life. So we are going to raise our vibration in both mind, body, and spirit, and attract a much more beautiful life. We're in the process of it. Yes. Okay. Any more who wish to share what you do, or maybe have some insights or some thoughts about the subject of tonight? And I also want to share, thank you for pushing the like button, and thank you for supporting me in the program back here. It's very welcome. So then what we will do, we will pause here. I hope it's been inspiring, very good subject, and to understand that we're all spreading rings. Just what rings are we spreading? So with that, we pause the chat and questions about the subject, and we will move to the next part of this evening. So back to this one. Isn't this a beautiful picture? Just look at that. So there was this actually, it's been many variety of deep dives into the understanding of how we work and how the universe work. And one of those things that is now super clear is that when we go into meditation and we visualize what it is we wish to do and see in the world, it magnifies it many, many times. And this comes down to athletes, just the movements that I have shared with you. You know, to maybe you might think it's impossible to stand in the bridge. Well, to just go into a meditation where we visualize ourselves doing the bridge, making it, and that it feels good. It's easy and you feel strong. Everything feels good. If we just practice that and go into that feeling and that we can see it ourselves doing it, it will actually speed up the process for you making it happen. So it's in the next part of our schooling systems. This is going to be a new big part of it, to visualize a lot. Visualize what we wish and visualize the things that we need to practice on in the physical world to shorten the time spans until we make it happen. So very interesting. So now when we move into the meditation part, know that this is huge. It makes ripple effects much bigger than many of us are aware of. So again, ripples. So just take a little sip here. And then we do a little stretch. Breathe. Open up your energy. Feel good. And then if you want to sit upright or if you want to lean back on your chair, it's up to you. What we want to do now is to get ready for a new journey where we will leave the body, go out to the universe, do some work, get some downloads, and then come back again and upgrade our body with this new codes and information. So allow yourself to just relax and soon to leave your body, going on this meditation journey. Very good. So here we are, together again, ready to soon leave the body and go on an exploration, adventure, to get some new, highly inspirational wisdom that can help us for the next steps ahead on our journey. So we are simply now in our consciousness, right behind our eyes, ready to soon start to leave the body. So we start to just glide down through our face to our neck, out to the shoulders, down through the arms, down to the hands, which are laying nicely in the lap with the palms up. And here we just stop for a second, take a nice deep breath, and let our head, face, neck, shoulders, arms, and hands relax. Very nice. And we go back up through the arms to the shoulders, back into the upper chest and upper back, and also inside, in the spine, every vertebrae from the top going down toward the bottom. So we're moving down, we're going down to the heart, and in the back are shoulder blades. We stop here for a little while, and we take a nice deep breath to our full lung capacity, and we let this whole area of our chest, lungs, heart, and shoulder blades also relax. Very good. We continue down, down through our spine, down through our chest and the back, passing solaris plexus, passing the navel chakra, all the way down to our root chakra, to the lowest point into our abdomen, and to the point we sit on. And we take a new deep breath all the way down and let the rest of the upper body relax. Very good. And we continue down to our buttocks, our backside, front side, thighs, down to the knees, down to the calves, down to our feet, all the way to the front at our toes. And we take a new deep breath and we let the rest of our body totally relax. Three, two, one. And there we go. We leave the body and we are flying down, 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 down. We're going deep down into the earth, all the way toward the center of the earth, where we will stop and super ground ourselves. We're getting closer and closer. We are slowing down, and we are here. We're stopping, we're tuning in to the deep grounding energies. We connect to them, we relax, and tune up. Super. So nice energies here tonight. Beautiful. All right. So now, fully charged, fully grounded, we are moving upward again. So we are lifting and we start to fly faster and faster toward the surface of the earth. We are coming closer. We are passing the surface all the way through the house we're living, just straight out, up in the sky, up towards the clouds, passing the clouds, coming up on the other side, and it starts to get open in every direction, where we now start to see each other spread out all over the world, and beaming lights, we are now flying toward each other. And in the speed of light, we are here. We're creating a big circle. We are hugging each other. We're feeling good, feeling the family energies, just relaxing into it and sitting down on these puffy clouds. Now, tonight, we have got some very interesting information about the circumstances and events going on now in this paradigm shift we're in the middle of. So, for this event, we're going to have a little lesson in the understanding of light and sound and the vibrations that we are all creating every moment in our living life. How we are vibrating out energies all the time. Even though we're not doing anything, we're just laying or sitting still, not talking, not doing anything. We are still sending and receiving vibrations. So on this invisible dimension, it's time for us to really, really understand this language of vibrations. And that we are here as light workers to add light to the world, to help those who are low to get back on the positive scale, and as important, to follow our inner guidance toward that which is your bliss. That thing in your life that you love most of all. That thing that you wish you had someone that could support you over a time period until that gives you an income enough. So now you can lean on yourself, you can support yourself with the love that you have. It's important to understand that this life is also a test. It's a playground, and it's also a school, or more like a university. And it's not supposed to be easy. It is supposed to be a challenge until we get it. Then it becomes easy. So this first stretch of the journey ahead, where we don't have all the answers, we might not have the support from friends and loved ones. Many times, it's actually the opposite. To speak about our passions and those things that we love the most and that we wish we could make a living of, it's not a good idea to share them with people who are not in resonance with those thoughts and ideas or with us. It's better to keep quiet because, again, everything is energy. And if you want support on your journey ahead, you should be extra careful of whom you share your dreams with. Only share your dreams with those who can and will support you, even though it's just by being happy hearing about your dreams and saying something good about it. Toward those who really want to be there for you, maybe support you financially for making it happen, maybe support you emotionally, or being just there for you for talking about it and brainstorming about it on the journey to making it happen. in whatever way your support is supposed to support you, not the opposite. So when you're looking for support, ask yourself before you open your mouth and share it, is this going to help me or not? And feel what your gut is telling you. So many times we're so excited about our things, so we don't check with our intuition, our heart, our higher self, but just taking it a loop inside of ourselves and asking if this is a person I can and should share this secret of mine, my dream, or if we just should leave it and talk about other subjects. Because in the way moving forward here on, this is a key to look where the energy is supporting you and where it's taking you down. In the old world, we didn't have this filter. So we talked to everyone and everybody. And what happened? 9 of 10 souls get so beaten down when they share their dreams and passion with friends and family. So it kills the dream and they never go ahead with it. That's why this is the number one regret at the deathbed when many souls leave the world. So now we wait with talking to anyone until we have found someone that can support our dream. Or if necessary, we don't tell anyone until we have done it, until it's on its way to be manifested, until we feel now we can share it. Now it's not something we want to do and have decided to do. Now it's something we have done. So when we move into that aspect of the manifestation process, now you become the most powerful manifester in the universe, being quiet until you have done it. Then you share. Here is my new book. Here is my new music. Here is my new painting. Here is my new whatever it might be. But you wait until it's done. Once you have come to that point, now things are start to line up for you, because it's very, very attractive to come to someone who is so on the ball, so passionate, so dedicated. So that is in itself so loaded with energy that it becomes attractive. And you might attract even those who are maybe not so into whatever subject it might be, but the energy it holds is so attractive. So we are now, all of us, becoming more and more in tune with our priorities in life. What is it that is driving us? What is it that we should focus all our attention and energy toward? Not to just pay our bills and having a roof over our head. That is not enough anymore. Now, everything is coming to a head here, where we are now forced to do what we came here to do. Our mission, our passion, our talents, it's all the same. And when we start to do this, momentum start to take place, and we start to get energized, and we start to get support from all over the place. From out of the blue, amazing things start to come, asking us if we wish this or that to support us on our journey. As we go, we become better and better. Practice makes perfect. And when we have done a few things on the path, then the results of that is going to be testimonials for who we are and what we stand for. And as we go, we get more and more testimonials. And that can be if you're a teacher, you're a healer, clients that come to you that gets amazing results, and they speak for you. The word is spreading mouth by mouth out into the universe of who you are and why you are here, what you're good at. And then more and more people who are there wishing to find someone with just that support turn to you. And the same if you're an artist making music, suddenly that song just start to take off. People tune into it, they feel the vibration, they hear the lyrics, they get uplifted, they get inspired, they get supported, and off you go. So it's important to understand that we're now leaving, getting into this energy just for a moment, and then that's done. Now we're moving into how to stay in this amazing energy, to manifest thing after thing after thing in cooperation with this higher energy, this higher dimension of thoughts, ideas, and visions and missions, which is called bringing down heaven on earth. Heavenly tunes, heavenly arts, heavenly bodywork, heavenly food, heavenly architecture, heavenly everything. What is your heavenly area? See the difference from how things have been down in that low Mayan density, the illusion, third dimension, where everything is gray, tough, hard, and not a whole lot of support. And if it is, it's about money and ego, compared to this new energy, which is all loving, supporting spirit, where this energy is transmuting that old timeline and lifting us all up on a much, much nicer vibration, where we can see and feel this new era is coming down on earth to stay for thousands of years. And we are right in the beginning right now. So have extra patience on your journey in this time. Test yourself in various ways, feel yourself forward. Just play with your skills and passions in various ways that can open the doors for you. Know that it's like, again, when we were children, learning to crawl, then to walk, then to both run and fly. That's where we're going now. So it's a journey like everything, learning the basics first, and then slowly getting up to speed, and then whammo, we're in the magic, the words start to spread, things start to happen, and we're in that synchronicity, that energy of magic when we are co-creating with the world. And amazing new relationships, friends, and loves start to come together. So let's just, for a moment, look down at the world from this higher perspective and just see where we are right now. in the middle of this paradigm shift, where we have a whole world underneath us, the whole of humanity, in this process of awakening from that lower restrictive energies to these new, liberating, loving, supporting energies. We are blossoming like flowers. We're spreading our wings like angels. We are learning to fly. And we are learning to live in this world with the universal spiritual laws. And once we come to an understanding how these laws work for us, we become master manifestors. And we're going to jump up the ladder of more and more challenging projects. So in the beginning, we go easy, we go light, we do simple things, we move easy and lightly. And then as you go, you're going to want to challenge yourself to more and more complex and challenging ideas and projects. And as we're moving forward, we start to co-create with other like-minded in resonance. So we are now coming together like never before. We're not alone anymore. We are many, many, many who are ready for the next chapter in our lives and the whole of humanity. And we are right now at the cusp, at the end of the end and the beginning of the beginning. So just know that you are in the right place, in the right time, in the divine timing of everything. So just keep that in mind as you continue on your journey, unfolding yourself, birthing yourself into this new world with whatever it is you have to share with the world, what you can bring light into the world with your passions and talents. And as an extra note here, know that the universe put all these energies inside each and every one of us because it wanted us to thrive, to share this. Because when we do, then the lights start to shine and we become recognized for who we are and what we have to share. And then that speeds up the whole process of us becoming known into the world and the gratitude and appreciation coming back. And now we have a whole energy wheel starting to form. And as we go, we're going to see more and more of these energy fields coming together, reverberating out into the world, our vibrations in the most beautiful ways. So allow yourself now for a moment. Just see yourself now with all this support. You have nothing to be afraid of anymore. If you don't succeed in the beginning, try again. And try and try and try again until you get it. So just take a moment and see yourself now getting into the groove where you start to make things happen with what you love. And just see and feel that success coming into your life slowly and surely right now. I saw the most beautiful, amazing ripple effect happening here now of all us who are here and all those who are tuning in later, just getting started in a whole new fashion. Just see how much that will change the world. A couple of hundred of us spreading our wings out to the world, sharing our passions and talents, and the ripple effect that will have over the next coming years. My God, magic is about to happen. Miracles, synchronicity, and a movie beyond whatever we have seen and known before is now happening in our real life. And with that, it's time to say goodbye for this time. So we are going around, hugging each other, looking at each other with beaming eyes, feeling the warmth, feeling the love, feeling the support. You're not alone. You're way beyond not alone. You're so supportive. And when we have hugged each other, it's time to start to fly home. So we are turning toward the place we live, and we are flying. We're flying with the speed of light, and we are seeing the place we live in the horizon, getting closer and closer as the landscape underneath us becoming more and more familiar. And here we see where we live. We see the house. We fly through the house. We see the body. And 3, 2, 1. And there we come in through the feet. And our whole light body connects with the physical body. The physical body loves it. The energies are so high, vibrant, loving, supportive. And we are moving up through the legs, to the knees, to the thighs, down to the bottom and into our tummy, where we stop and we take a deep breath with our physical body, connecting our spirit down in the tummy. Excellent. We're feeling grounded. We're feeling calm, feeling balanced, feeling harmonized, feeling supported. Going up to solar plexus, we feel the power, we feel the light, we feel the support. Coming up to the heart, and we feel the love and the gratitude. And we stop here for a second, and we take a new deep breath, connecting all these chakras, aligning with our spine, our spirit, and body, becoming one. Beautiful. We are feeling our heart open. We're also feeling back in our shoulder blades, how they're loose and nice, and our angel wings are manifesting more and more in the etheric. Okay, let's move up, continuing moving up, going out to our shoulders, down through our arms, down to our hands, wiggling a little bit with our fingers, feeling ourselves coming more and more back to our body, moving up again through the arms, to the shoulders, to the neck and throat, where we feel our next important chakra, our throat chakra, being aligned, being rested in peace and harmony, and feeling connected all the way down to the root chakra. So when we speak, all the lower chakras are in alignment, are harmonized and balanced, and are vibrating out a sound which makes it nice. It's a nice instrumental tone, a musical tone when we speak. It's connected both to Mother Earth and to Father Heaven, and it comes from our heart and our higher self. This is also our thoughts. So from now on, everything we think about extra clearly. Is it supporting us? Is it vibrating out good vibes or not? It's time to really understand these vibrations from the inside and out. And this is the center doing it. So we take a new deep breath and feel this chakra is balanced and harmonized and supporting us in all ways. Very good. And with that, we move upward, coming up to our face, which immediately start to smile. A nice smile which warms the whole body and feels so good, raising our vibration a little bit more. And we go upward, upward, coming right behind our eyes into our third eye. And we stop here for a little while and we connect to the ability to see into the future, way into the back and in the now. All directions are open. Our visualization skills are absolutely top-notch. We can visualize whatever we dream about and whatever our passions wish to take us. It all starts here. So do your best to practice, to visualize your road ahead, what your dreams are, and how you will get there. Just play with it daily, expand it in all directions, dream and be like this happy kid where nothing is impossible. Anything is possible. And we turn our focus upward to the crown, which now is fully glowing, totally aligned with the universe, connected to the heavens, and through our whole spine and emotional body and our spirit and soul connected to Mother Earth. Everything is in alignment. Everything is connected. We are beaming in all directions, an aura field now expanded even beyond our previous levels. We are growing as light workers, and with that, the responsibility to do good. Be good and do good. It's very simple, universal laws. And when we do, we will prosper. We will feel the connection to the universe, to Mother Earth, to ourselves and our mission, and our life is becoming more and more meaningful as we go on this journey, which makes us feel fulfilled. The highly sought after emotion which everybody is looking for in the wrong places. This is the road to success. To feel fulfilled by doing what you love and loving what you do. To be a vessel of light, sharing your passion to the world and adding light to the world. When you're ready, take a last deep breath and open your eyes and come back to the here and now. All right, dear friends, super thank you for tonight. I really enjoyed this evening, and thank you everybody for your sharing. You're doing such an amazing job just being here, working on yourself, and helping to add light to the world. Thank you so much. So keep on practicing, keep on keeping it up. I wish you a fantastic week ahead. And if you are ready for it, go for the practice, the body mastery course that I have set out here. So we build momentum week by week, and we end this year, 2023, on top, feeling really good and being ready for 2024. So thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the love. All the best to you. Until I see you again. Big hug. Bye for now.